Good afternoon YouTube, this is Warmech95 here with another Transformers animated review, and this one is the final part of my Sunday review bonanza, and that is the Decepticon animated Voyager class Shockwave. Now this guy is seriously badass. He is a really cool Transformer and a very cool character as well. He's Megatron's double agent spy within the Autobot ranks, and very cool. He transforms into this lovely H-Tank. Hasbro Transformers seem to be having a real love affair with H-Tanks, starting from, I'd say, Transtech Megatron, which kind of turned into Armada Megatron, and the H-Tanks have been turning up a lot more often now inside the worlds and the continuity, which is really cool because, yeah, it's really nice. So yeah, this is Shockwave in his tank mode. It looks really nice. Cannons and everything is really cool. You can elevate it, become like an anti-aircraft battery. It flies around and rotates full 360 degrees. Looks very cool, very cool indeed. Underneath you can pretty much see there's the body and there's Long Arm's face and everything, but nothing you can do about that. And to get it in, that's his first mode. He has 4, so to turn it into his Long Arm Prime crane mode, you just take the cannon, flip it down, and the crane will pop out, and then you just bend these forward and flip those out like that, and then bend these down like that, and there you have it. And I think you're meant to turn it around this way so that it looks like that there's like the cab of the crane or something, you know, and you fold these wee things in and everything. Good thing about this thing is I really like the fact that these two wee red tabs here, they almost look like eyes and everything, but maybe that's just me noticing that, but it works better when it's in the tank mode, the fact that he's got 2 eyes looking out. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, the crane mode's not so bad, you know, very much. I think they thought a lot more about the tank mode more than anything. But anyway, that's that. Looks very nice though, with the grey and the teal blue highlights is a very nice choice. Love teal, big fan. Covers so much of what you need to do. So then, okay, so that's his crane mode, and then I'll take him into Long Arm Prime mode for you. So what you do is bring those out, then you just separate these legs and fold them up just there and down like that, and then down here you just fold out the feet. Now this Shockwave / Long Arm Prime is a really cool, interesting character. He turns up at the end of season 1 of animated, and he's shown a lot more during season 2, and now he's even having a lot bigger role in season 3. No wait, no, he doesn't turn up in season 1. He turns up at the end of season 2, and then he has a bigger role in season 3. So yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, this is, let's get the arms down into there, and what you do is you just pull them out, or that down around like that, and there you go. Bend it at the elbow. Just show you again. Down goes like that, and down like that. Bend it at the elbow. So yeah, this is really cool. This is Long Arm Prime, head of Cybertron Division Intelligence. One problem with the cannon is that whenever you fold it down into the crane mode, his Decepticon symbol is pretty visible, despite the fact he's got an Autobot symbol on his chest, so not great. And then these wee tabs here, which connected the arms to the body, they just fold up in there, just like that. So that's nice, gets it all out the way. So very nice, getting stuck in here very quickly. Very nice face mold. The Shockwave kind of eye right in the middle, and just fold that down out the way, like that. So yeah, very cool face, very stern. You can tell he's either a very stern Autobot or he's hiding something, which is really cool. Decent arm articulation. His arms can bend up like that, bend down like that, and also rotate 360 degrees. They can't go like front and backwards like that. I don't know. I think it was just because they had to incorporate 4 modes into this guy, they had to make some sacrifices in articulation. In terms of leg articulation, he does rotate that way, but the knee kind of stops there, so you're kind of limited to the kind of poses you can do with this guy. I mean, you can't really do him kneeling down, otherwise he does a splits or something. So yeah, I think Long Arm Prime Robot Mode kind of got the short end of the stick because they were focusing more on Shockwave. But that's no problem at all, I can dig it. So yeah, that's Long Arm Prime. And then finally, going to zip straight through into Shockwave. So just fold those tabs up, pull the arms down, rotate them, turn that way, and then bring out his claws. This here elevates a wee bit as well, which means you can actually get a really wide claw opening sort of thing. And these two claws or fingers are independently independent wee finger things, so lots of posability in the hands already, which is really cool. You know, him and Oil Slick seem to have gotten the best deal in terms of hand posability. So there you go. And then now the legs are where it's really novel, but also I think where this guy kind of slips up a bit, you know. So you do that and do that. I'm just doing these guys really fast because, as I said before, I've got a lot of reviews to do today, and also there's other dudes out there can take a bit more time. I'm trying to get my speed reviewing down to a fine art now, and I think I've gotten it right. So there's his legs, and then what you do is for his head, you pull that out. Now the trick with this guy is, before you fold out the antennas, you fold them forward and then you pull them up. I've found is the easiest way to do that. And then fold up his things, and then just fold this back piece. You need to move the crane out the way. Fold that right down onto his back so it's not in the way of his head. And there you go. In terms of the cannon, get it off his back. For the crane, to turn that back into the cannon, all you do is you pull this, and it's on a spring mounted thing. There you go, bang! Straight from crane to cannon, and that just plugs straight into a hole on his arm there. So he's got a really nice kind of thing going. Now, the problem for me with this guy is that he, like Lockdown, he can be quite loose at the hips there in terms of posability. So if he can do some awesome poses, his arms I think are the best part of this guy as well, because he can do lots of, you know, head scratching stuff or chin strokey stuff. Oh yeah, and just for the last bit of the transformation, you just rotate his Autobot symbol into a Decepticon symbol. Autobot symbol is silver, Decepticon symbol is gold. Very nice, very lovely indeed. Very nice attention to detail with that sort of thing. His head does rotate 360, although but when the time to get to that, it messes up the head thing. So his head can be a bit limited. You know, you can look up a bit, can look down, can look left and right in a crazy cockeyed sort of way. But then when you've only got one eye, then, you know, cockeyed is maybe the only way you can look at things. His legs in this mode are a lot more articulated than Long Arm Primes, so you can get a bit more poses out of him. You know, you can give him the full kneeling down pose, and you know, posing up the cannon arm like he's just blowing someone away from 1,000 miles away. You know, and he just goes bang, or shooting something out the sky. And also I found I had real fun with him kind of looking at the ground like he's a tracker of some description, you know, like he's really just focusing on something. You know, it does take a wee bit of finagling to get him to stay in various poses, but once you do, it looks really, really cool. His legs, these two joints here at the thigh or at the top of the legs, where it goes into the side of the body, kind of bit of a downer, I'd say, but still, he's still really cool. Loads of character in this guy. He looks fabulous. There's a purple kind of Shockwave out there. Not going to get it because it's horrendously expensive, and also, you know, this guy here, I think the color scheme does a lot more justice, or it's fair to all four modes, because a purple Long Arm Prime wouldn't really work. Before you say anything, the shoulders for Shockwave do go up like that, but I think it looks okay and stuff, but I just kind of feel you get better, you get more options with the shoulders open like that, I'd say. But it's all up to personal preference. I've got about 4 or 5 different combinations for this dude, which I'm hopefully gonna be able to show you at some point. you know, he's like a Shockwave prime or a long wave or a prime and all that sort of jazz, which is really loads of fun to do and experiment with and everything. But anyway, this is Warmech95 finishing off my Sunday review bonanza with Transformers Animated Voyager class Shockwave. I'll see you later, but I'll kill you first! Ah!